XRP keeps attracting funds flows as investors outline their interest. Moreover, XRPL Labs lead developer Wietse Wind shares surprising story of testing of XRPL-based NFT functionality. Is his story authentic? By the way, whales have moved massive amount of crypto following recent XRP price rise. Also, we will be discussing the XRP trading analysis and also why the federal district courts are yet to give out decisions over the XRP lawsuit. Finally, new XRP Ledger Amendment Proposed. Here's what it changes. If this sounds like something of much interest to you, be sure to check out this new video starting now. Hello everyone and welcome to our channel, where we talk about the latest updates on XRP and the cryptocurrency world in general. If this is your first time watching one of our videos, we happily send you a special welcome. We invite you to hit on the notification bell so you never miss another video. We are announcing that this channel has a giveaway of 200 XRP. To stand the chance of participating, all you have to do is simply subscribe to the channel, like this video and comment with the hashtag XRP, and the winner will be announced on January 31st. A new amendment under the code XLS34D has been proposed for implementation on XRP Ledger by contributor Dennis Angel. According to the text of the proposal, it involves making changes to the ecosystem structural facilities in order to enhance the capabilities of non-XRP native XRPL assets. What's up with XLS34D? In particular, the innovation would make it possible to use escrow accounts for all assets built on the ecosystem. In other words, a project team would be able to lock tokens in a trust line balance and thus regulate its supply. Also, interestingly, the amendment should allow token issuers to retain authorization and to freeze control over their issued tokens, even when they are locked into instruments. In addition to escrow opportunities, the amendment also opens up greater opportunities for the use of native assets in XRPL payment channels. The authors have also not forgotten the efficiency of XRP Ledger, saying that XLS34D should help avoid unnecessary multiplication of entities as well as computational burden. The amendment has only just been proposed and will have a long way to go before being implemented. However, it has already received positive publicity in the XRP community. In particular, Scott Chamberlain, co-founder of Evernode XRPL and the lead developer of the Sum wallet Wietse Wind, have expressed their support. On the other hand, according to CoinShares' latest report on funds flows into cryptocurrency-focused investment products, XRP managed to end the previous week in positive territory again. Invested volume in XRP-focused products this time stood at $600,000. Recall that $3 million flowed into these instruments earlier in January, but then $300,000 more of that amount flowed out, and now XRP is once again attracting investor money. However, the token itself responds with a modest performance by crypto market standards, trading only 25% above its December closing price. Growing investor interest in XRP, bolstered by funds that funnily enough could also be its trigger, fits well with the lawsuit between the US SEC and Ripple. According to the expectations of many of those directly involved, the case could be resolved as early as the first half of 2023. The less time there remains until the deadline, the hotter it gets, and investors cannot ignore it. Globally, $37.3 million flowed into crypto-oriented investment products on the market last week. That is literally 4 times more than the week before, but there is a catch. According to the data, $25.5 million, or 68% of the total inflows, went into products betting on cryptocurrencies falling, specifically the short Bitcoin fund. At the same time, almost 5 times less money flowed directly into Bitcoin. Moreover, XRP Ledger enthusiasts are guessing what made a mysterious non-fungible token collector make such a strange purchase on a nascent XRPL NFT market. Yesterday, Wietse Wind of XRPL Labs shared the details of a strange accident that took place on XRP Ledger. Per his statement, he was just experimenting with NFT tools on XRPL and created a blank token with no distinctive features. The only purpose of the NFT in question was to test some functions of XUMM, a popular non-custodial wallet for XRP and tokens on XRP Ledger. However, someone purchased it immediately after it was deployed and became visible on-chain. Basically, the NFT has a hard-coded burn function. Testing NFT burn mechanisms and associated alerts was among the core rationales for this experiment. Most likely, the transaction was made by an automated trading service that scans XRP Ledger in search of suitable offers. Commentators on Mr. Wind's account noticed that similar accidents took place while testing previously. Also, XRP enthusiasts are guessing whether the new owner of the blank NFT with no metadata will be able to sell it in the coming years with an impressive profit, as this one will be a unique token. As covered by U.Today, release of NFT functionality was among the most anticipated tech developments for the XRP community. Trending NFT collections have already surpassed 7.3 million XRP in turnover. In December 2022, XRPL-based versions of CryptoPunks and Bored Apes Yacht Club collections smashed through major sales milestones. According to several tweets recently published by Whale Alert Crypto Tracker, over the past 16 hours, a staggering amount of XRP tokens has been shoveled by large cryptocurrency wallets. The largest XRP chunk among these totals nearly 222 million tokens. The aforementioned crypto tracker shared details of 4 consecutive transfers that carried 48,700,000, 34 million, and 32 million XRP. On top of that, a whopping 221,500,000 XRP tokens were moved between wallets that Whale Alert tagged as unknown. Bithomp XRP-focused analytics platform, though, reported that those 221.5 million XRP were shoveled from a wallet linked to the Binance exchange. As per data shared by CoinMarketCap, over the past 24 hours, the price of the 6th largest cryptocurrency XRP has jumped by around 4%. This rise continues the overall increase by nearly 10% the token has seen in the past 7 days. Currently, XRP is changing hands at the 42 cents level. Now, down to our trading analysis and also the XRP lawsuit delayed and pending ruling. Please, do not forget to subscribe to our channel and also hit that notification bell to be the first person to get more updates about the latest happenings as regards to XRP. XRP suddenly jumped within hours as what seemed like a positive catalyst appeared for its price. According to Sentiment, an on-chain analytics firm, the pattern of large social dominance spikes often led to XRP price gains. In the last 24 hours, XRP has been a top trending item on social media site Twitter as discussions regarding its price and progress made in the Ripple lawsuit, among others, have taken place. The impact was felt on the price, as XRP printed 6 green hourly candles at a stretch. The largest green hourly candlestick produced a rise to highs of 43 cents before the price somewhat eased. XRP was a top gainer among the top 10 cryptocurrencies by market cap, as it is up nearly 6% in the last 24 hours and 10.13% in the past week. At the time of writing, XRP trades at 42 cents. Furthermore, as the crypto community awaits clear regulations around the digital asset market, lawyers involved in the US SEC versus Ripple lawsuit have flagged off some warnings. However, the US watchdog has been called out for enforcing crypto rules without providing clear instructions. John Deaton, amicus curiae in the XRP lawsuit, claimed that the US is being left behind in the race towards crypto regulations. While he believes that a sensible crypto regulation won't be made into law anytime soon. Drawing out the timeline, he stated that the earliest chance of getting some clarity will be by the first or second quarter of 2025. Notwithstanding, it will still be over-optimistic to get law by this time. Meanwhile, it is expected that the digital asset industry will still continue to receive guidance that too through judicial results from the SEC. Federal district courts are yet to give out decisions over the LBRY lawsuit, Dragon Chain lawsuit, and most important Ripple lawsuit. The US SEC is depending on the outcome of these lawsuits to provide guidance to the market. Moreover, Deaton called out the crypto community in order to fight against SEC's enforcement-only policy. As expected, the XRP lawsuit is going to play a major part in this process. XRP holders' lawyer, John Deaton, is also a part of the SEC versus LBRY lawsuit. While the summary judgment of the case is already out and SEC gained a very convincing victory from the judge. The commission conceded on the record that many of the LBC token hodlers were not seeing LBC as an investment, while they used the LBC token for consumptive use. Additionally, the SEC has refused to provide clarity over the secondary transactions of LBC tokens after the favorable outcome. So we come to the end of this video, guys. If you enjoyed it, please make sure you like the video, don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell. This really helps me with the YouTube algorithm. Also, you can help enlighten others just like you have been enlightened by sharing this video to as many people as possible. Let's get this news everywhere, guys. If you are a true cryptocurrency fan, don't miss any of our content. See you tomorrow to talk about the latest news that concerns us all as a community.